Today we're going to be talking about the Indiana Pacers versus Boston Celtics game 1 and how the Indiana Pacers choked this game and gave the game up to the Boston Celtics. Now let's talk about it. So first, in the beginning of the game, the Celtics were electric, scoring 12 straight points in the first quarter, 12-0 lead, but then the Pacers came back with Obi Toppin, Miles Turner doing well in the first quarter, and in the second quarter, Miles Turner did well, 18 points, I believe, at the end of the second quarter, and TJ McConnell was great as well, and both teams were fighting against each other, and it was tied at 64 apiece. To start the third quarter, the Celtics again went on a huge run, and they were going crazy, hitting a lot of wide open threes, and then they were leading by like 12 or 13 was their highest lead of the game. And then the Pacers stormed back with TJ McConnell hitting some layups, Nesmith hitting some threes, and some other buckets being made, especially the Tyrese Halliburton at the end of the second quarter and the third quarter making buzzer beaters. The second quarter one was crazy. The third quarter one was crazy with the double clutch 3 that banked in. That was amazing. And then Siakam got them the lead, and Pacers were holding on to the lead for the fourth quarter. Very back and forth game though. And this game showed that the series is not as bad as we thought. Like, the Pacers are not getting blown out every time like the other Celtics teams they face, like the Cavs and the Heat. They're better than both of them. And the Pacers showed that with making buckets on the Celtics defense, and in the final seconds, 40-something seconds left, Andrew Nembhard made a step back mid-range shot on Al Horford to get a 3-point lead, and I thought the game was over basically because Tatum missed a 3 on the other end, and the Pacers got the rebound. But then Halliburton just accidentally dribbles off his foot, and Nesmith could not recover the ball, and it went out of bounds. So that gave the Celtics another chance, but Tatum missed the 3, and White missed before. That could have got them to a 1-point game. It was a 3-point game, and then Tatum missed a 3 to tie the game. Celtics got the ball again. Tatum fouls. But then after that, in the pass, out-of-bounds pass, Nembhard passes to Siakam, but not a pretty good pass. They could have called a timeout to advance the ball and think of a play to pass it in so the Celtics can foul, which would, if they make both free throws, be a 5-point game with like 10 seconds left, and that's wraps basically. Pacers win game 1, but Siakam couldn't get the ball because it was kind of a risky pass, and Siakam touched it last, so Celtics get another shot, and then passed it up to Jaylen Brown from the corner at the 3. Celtics made that. Jaylen Brown made that insane shot. Siakam, the reason he was putting his hands behind his back was he didn't want to foul to get the 4-point game and win. So Pacers just choked that series of events with turnovers, many turnovers. And then the game went to overtime. And in overtime, the Pacers were holding the lead again until like 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Tatum was incredible in overtime, hit a lot of shots, including the game dagger 3 from the pass of Derek White. And Pacers also were turning it over again. Halliburton had the ball and he turned it over. Jrue Holiday played great defense on that turnover. And then Siakam turned it over with Jaylen Brown playing great defense. And the Celtics just won the game. And Pacers choked the game really bad. Choked by the Pacers right there. They had to group it up for game 2 or else this series might not be long, might be a 5-game series. This definitely is a huge loss for the Pacers because they were within hands reach of that game winning. So Celtics played really well though at the overtime, the end of the overtime. Tatum definitely was really good this game, 36 points. Drew Holiday 27, Jaylen Brown 26. Their team did really well, but just maybe some more bench production would be better for their team. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. We're out.